The world of fashion is in mourning. Giorgio Armani, the legendary Italian designer, often called Italy's fashion king, has died at the age of 91. According to a statement from his fashion house, Mr. Armani passed away peacefully, surrounded by his loved ones, and had worked tirelessly until his final days. Tributes have poured in from around the globe. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni hailed Armani as a symbol of the best of Italy and an inspiration to the world. Fellow designers and celebrities also expressed their grief. Donatella Versace poignantly said, "The world has lost a giant today. He made history and will be remembered forever." Such heartfelt tributes underscore the profound impact Armani had on fashion and culture worldwide. Giorgio Armani was born on July 11, 1934, in the small Italian city of Piacenza. His childhood was shaped by wartime Italy, but also by a fascination with beauty and precision that never left him. Originally, he studied medicine, yet destiny pulled him toward fashion. After working as a window dresser and then as a designer for menswear at Nino Cerruti, Armani found his true calling. In 1975, together with his partner Sergio Gagliotti, he launched the Armani brand in Milan. It was a bold step. At the time, no one could imagine that this small, independent label would one day grow into a global empire. Armani's vision was clear from the start: clean lines, refined tailoring, and a timeless simplicity that spoke louder than flashy decoration. He gave the world a new definition of elegance, one that was quiet, powerful, and unforgettable. Armani's rise was nothing short of revolutionary. In the 1980s, his name became synonymous with effortless sophistication. He popularized unstructured jackets, replacing stiff tailoring with soft, flowing lines. This simple shift transformed the way men dressed, giving them both confidence and comfort. Just as importantly, Armani empowered women through his iconic power suits. Sleek, minimalist, and strong. These designs became symbols of independence and success in a changing world. His work quickly moved beyond the runway. Armani designed costumes for films like American Gigolo, where Richard Gere's wardrobe made Armani a household name. Soon, Hollywood's brightest stars, from Michelle Pfeiffer to George Clooney, were stepping onto red carpets in Armani creations. His influence stretched across music, sports, and even global events, dressing everyone from athletes to royalty. But Armani was never just about clothes. He built a lifestyle empire: Emporio Armani for younger audiences, Armani Casa for interior design, Armani Beauty and Fragrances, and even luxury hotels, including the Armani Hotel inside Dubai's Burj Khalifa. His brand became a universe of elegance, all carrying his unmistakable touch: refined, modern, timeless. Despite his fame and fortune, Giorgio Armani remained a private and disciplined man. Known for his perfectionism, he was deeply involved in every detail of his brand, from the cut of a jacket to the atmosphere of a runway show. Friends and colleagues often described him as reserved but fiercely loyal, with an unshakable commitment to his vision. Armani himself admitted that his life was consumed by work. In one of his final interviews, he confessed his only regret: that he had spent too many hours building his empire and not enough time with family and friends. Yet his dedication was also his gift. Armani poured his entire being into his craft, leaving behind not just a fashion house, but a legacy of timeless beauty and discipline that reflected the man himself. On September 4, 2025, Giorgio Armani passed away peacefully at his home in Milan. He was 91 years old. News of his death was met with an outpouring of tributes from across the globe, designers, celebrities, and politicians all acknowledging the loss of a true pioneer. According to his wishes, Armani's funeral will be private, attended only by his closest family and friends. However, the fashion house has organized a public memorial at the Armani Teatro in Milan, where admirers will have the chance to honor his life and legacy. It will be a final farewell to a man who defined the very meaning of elegance. At the time of his death, Giorgio Armani left behind not only a cultural legacy, but also one of the most powerful independent fashion empires in the world. His personal fortune is estimated at more than $10 billion, with the Armani Group generating over $2.5 billion in yearly revenue. What set Armani apart from many of his rivals was his independence. He resisted offers from luxury conglomerates, choosing instead to keep his company private and under his control. This independence allowed him to shape the brand exactly as he envisioned, creating an empire that stretched across fashion, beauty, home design, hotels, and beyond. Armani's wealth was not simply in numbers, it was in the world he built, one defined by understated luxury and timeless style. One of the most pressing questions after Armani's passing is who will inherit his empire? Giorgio Armani never married and had no children, but he planned his succession carefully. Over the years, he made it clear that the company would remain in trusted hands, close to both his family and his loyal collaborators. His younger sister Rosanna, as well as his nieces Silvana and Roberta, have all played key roles in the business. Roberta Armani, in particular, became the public face of the brand in Hollywood, building strong ties with actors and filmmakers. His nephew, Andrea Camarana, also holds a leadership position within the group. Another central figure is Pantaleo del Orco, Armani's longtime right-hand man and design collaborator, who has been shaping collections alongside him for decades. In addition to family and colleagues, Armani also established a foundation designed to protect the brand's independence and ensure it is never swallowed by larger luxury conglomerates. This structure is expected to safeguard his vision for decades to come. In other words, while the world mourns his loss, Armani's empire is unlikely to lose direction. The people closest to him are already prepared to carry his legacy forward. Giorgio Armani was more than a designer, he was a cultural force. His philosophy of elegance changed the way the world understood fashion. Armani believed that true style was never loud or temporary. It was timeless, confident, and quietly powerful. This idea shaped not only his collections, but also the way millions of people dressed, from Hollywood stars to business leaders.
E questa è la cosa migliore di questo mestiere. Puoi inventare i vestiti più belli, ma se fai dei vestiti che non fanno parte del mondo che vivi.
His independence in the fashion industry also set him apart. While many luxury houses became absorbed into global corporations, Armani remained determined to keep his brand private. That decision allowed him to preserve his identity and vision, ensuring that every collection reflected his values. Now, with his foundation and family in place, the Armani Group is expected to continue honoring those principles. The future will bring change, but the world of fashion will always carry Armani's imprint. His empire may evolve, but his influence on tailoring, on elegance, on modern luxury will remain unshakable. And soon, after his funeral, we will bring you a deeper look at his extraordinary life, the man behind the name, and the legend who defined an era. Giorgio Armani's passing marks the end of a chapter in fashion history, but his influence will live on through every suit, every gown, and every moment of understated elegance he brought to the world. His empire remains strong, and his vision continues to inspire. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tap the notification bell so you won't miss our upcoming tribute. After Armani's funeral, we'll release a full video dedicated to his life, his artistry, and the profound impact he left on fashion and culture.